Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Prehistoric Kingdom. Man, I've been loving this series so much, but we're at the final episode. Or at least the final episode for now, because, I still have some ideas. I'll try to get those creative juices flowing. But for the time being, we have all the dinosaurs. This will be our last exhibit that showcases them. I did add Styracosaurus into the Edmontosaurus cucurbicensis exhibit, but I wanted to give it its own thing, and I had this great idea to make a Colosseum. But if you watched the last episode, you know how that turned out. I looked at my phone the other day and saw that Best in Slot, one of the big named YouTubers for dinosaur games, just made a Colosseum, and I was so upset. I didn't know what to do, but I have decided to just go on with it, but to do it better. Bigger, better, cooler. Alright, and I'm really happy with how it turns out. You'll see that in the end. So, I didn't steal the idea. I had the idea before. I had it planned out and laid out. You can see the giant circle I had there for episodes and episodes. So, don't accuse me of stealing the idea. But overall, I gotta say, I'm really happy with how it came out. And I'm really happy with this alpha. This is already a really fun game. And I was enjoying myself so much playing this, even though it's buggy. You'll see more problems happen after the time lapse. There's a lot that goes wrong, but overall, it's still a very enjoyable time. Was it worth $80? Not yet. Not yet. But I'm sure I'll get my money's worth because I'll get access to the beta and the early access. And I don't know if I get access to the game for that. Okay. I watched the big name YouTubers a lot. I love watching Evo Squared, Best in Slot, sometimes Swerve. And one thing Best in Slot did in his Planet Zoo, in one of his African zoos, he made a lot of huts, and to make it a circle, like a symmetrical circle, he would just make one row and then copy it around. So that's what I did. That's what I implemented here, and it worked out really well. So these guys, they make money because they actually know what they're doing, and they're really good at what they do. But anyways, at this point, I think I should stop my babbling and let you watch the video. So, I'll see you after the time lapse. And we are back. Back with the finished Colosseum. I did a lot of adjustments after the time lapse. Like I added this rock wall. I added the crowny sign. What else? Oh, I added fences. I did a lot of touch-ups to the park in general too. Okay, before we look at the Colosseum, like I made this Hell Creek Titan sign. I should probably put some forest behind there. Oh yeah, for some reason the forest tool wasn't working. So let me just see if that works now. Okay, it's working now. It wasn't working before. Sometimes things just stop working. Like, the animals aren't moving anymore. Hi, Roland. Oh, I named him Roland, because that's a much cooler name. You know, after the Lost World character. You know, one of the best characters in the series. Also, I added a rock wall here, and it seems to be working. The Edmontosauruses are staying over here, and the Tyrannosauruses have been over here. So that's all sorted out, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore now that they don't move. Like, she's just standing there.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
Okay, now let's look at the Colosseum. We blew this out of the water, okay? Look, I'm sorry, Best in Slot. I just had to show you up on this one. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. We nailed this. The poor guy. It's a slaughter, okay? This is what a Colosseum is supposed to look like. Wow, I'm gonna pat myself on the back for weeks after this one. Dang, it looks good. Alright, let's look on the inside. This is where the Styracosaurus are gonna be. You know, nothing too special. But I went with the newer, not new, but a more modern looking Colosseum that's intact and not destroyed by an earthquake and then used for housing and projects. So let's just say it's like the original Colosseum before it got wrecked. Yeah, so I got inspired by the Lost World too. I was looking at the amphitheater they had in San Diego, and it had this rock wall around it. Actually, while I'm doing this, let me remove the trees. Yeah, I had this rock wall around it, and I'm like, you know what, let me add that in too. It'll look nice, and it did look nice. It definitely finishes it, I think. Because it was just like an open space where it kind of just comes into the Colosseum, and it didn't look that good. So I added the rock wall, and now it looks great. Dang.
Damn!
Instead of retreating, instead of backing down, I made my own, and I made it better. Okay? I came up with this idea first, and I'm gonna do it, gosh darn it.
Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible.
And it came out so good. You know, oh, that's just me saying it. If you guys hate it, just let me know. Alright. Enough with the showboating. I think he did a good job with his. It matched the theme of his park. Like, I started watching his series now that I'm pretty much done with mine. I'll come back to Prehistoric Kingdom, of course. But for the time being, until we get any like major updates or before I get any major inspiration, then yeah, I think this would be about it. Breed one male and another male, and then we're just gonna put them in the Colosseum for them to duel to the death, which of course they won't do, but yeah, his was good. His was fine. His park was like a sandy desert oasis kind of thing, so it was all rocky and ruined. But I think for my more modern park, I like mine. And I think mine is objectively better, but you know, that's I still respect him a lot as a YouTuber, and you know, he was one of my favorites growing up. He still is. I watch him regularly.
The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Okay, let's release you two. I feel like that's just enough space. But again, they're not gonna move. For some reason, the dinosaurs just stopped moving. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Okay, well, they just stopped moving. Okay, so I just saw Gladiator a few weeks ago, and I haven't seen it before. Like, I knew it was a good movie, but I didn't know that it was going to be one of the best movies I've seen in a long, long time. That movie was so good. It was shrekking, dunging, amazing. So I'm naming the Styracosaurus after. This is Commodus, the evil emperor, the antagonist of the movie. And then this is Maximus, Joaquin Phoenix, and Russell Crowe. Like, when it wasn't epic, all of the lines were delivered so poetically. It very much captured the spirit of Rome very well. It wasn't historically accurate, but it's enthralling. I watched a 3-hour edition, the director's cut. It didn't even feel like 3 hours. It felt like 30 minutes, because, like, every second I was on the edge of my seat. That was an amazing movie. But too bad these guys won't move. Okay. I'd love to see more of them, roaming around. We didn't see much Styracosaurus when we did the Edmontosaurus exhibit, the Cookpicensis. But now that we do see them, they're just kind of standing still. But I gotta say, I love these skins. Oh man, I like how they get different shades of red in there. Like, it fades from this darker red into the lighter red, and then it's banded. Okay, I'm gonna get to you soon. And the face, it looks kind of jokery, which kind of works for Joaquin Phoenix. It's the white face, and then it's got these nice stripes. And again, I like how the hands aren't pronated. They're not like just straight down. No, like, this is the whole hand, and they're kind of facing inwards. Okay, now let's admire this one, because I actually like this one the best. Yeah. It looks similar, like it has the reds, but then it throws in the whites and the yellows, and it's really cool. Too bad you're just gonna stand there. If you're just gonna stand there, then I guess I can get a good thumbnail by just putting you two next to each other. Oh, now he's doing something. Fine, I see how it is. Okay, whatever. You do you. It's so weird to, like, have watched the dinosaur YouTubers like Best in Slot, Gaming Beaver, Evo Squared now, Swerve. Yeah, I'll sometimes watch Swerve. But then, like, to come into my own and I make my own thing after all these years of watching the other guys. I mean, I'm not nearly as big as any of them are. But to be able to be doing the same thing and to make something that I think is, like, on a similar level. Man, that's thumbnail material right there. Or actually, no, the thumbnail will be the Colosseum. But it's nice to have a good picture of you two together before you kill each other. So yeah, I'm nowhere near where they are, but I'm proud of myself for making something that can compare, I think. Alright, so, you know what? Let's take a tour of the entire zoo. Let's have a trip down memory lane. This was our first entrance, and it's empty. Sometimes visitors come, sometimes they don't. Today's a closed day, I guess. So you walk in. Palm trees. Oh, I should not have done that. Okay, the game's camera cannot handle that view. So you go to the bathroom, right? You take a nice leak. Okay. You don't go here because that's for employees only. Follow the path. The fenced path. And then you're met with this nice pool over here. Oh, it's so sparkly and clear. Nice. And then you jump in the pool like a maniac. Because you're just that kind of person. Alright, then you go for the information because you're kind of dumb and you don't really know anything, so you need information. Alright, good. Good. Now that you have the information and you have been enriched with knowledge, we go to the bathroom again. And then after we take a dump, then we head to the Tarbosaurus. Ooh, he's right there. Aw. I wish they were moving. I don't know. Man, that's cool. You can just see the silhouette of the female. That's menacing. Oh gosh. Imagine seeing that in the distance. You know, without the glass. Okay. They're not doing anything, but it's nice. It's a nice exhibit. And the Tarosauruses look good too. Very proud of the devs. Blue Meridian, you're doing a great job. Alright. You see the Colosseum, but you're not going to go there yet. You're going to save the best for last. So you're going to the Hadrosaur house. Because, you know what? You like ornithopods, and Hadrosaurs are your thing. You're the weird kid who actually likes Edmontosaurus and not the meat eaters. So right now in the distance... Ooh, okay, well... Oh, okay, hold on. Alright. So there... Let me angle that better. Okay. There is a female Edmontosaurus right there, and you see 2 female Lambeosauruses. Off in the distance, just doing their thing. Standing still. Oh, there's another one here. What are you? Are you the male? I think that's the male. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna play as an SJW, and then there's no such thing as gender, okay? What the heck happened to my door? You know, I'll figure that out later. That was my first building attempt, and it didn't go so well. It took me a really long time. So now we continue on this way. It's a long walk, you know, we're getting the exercise. We kind of had McDonald's on the way, and we need to burn it off. Ooh, we got one of their chicken sandwiches. Haven't tried it yet, but I really want to. The Burger King spicy chicken sandwiches. I know everyone is crazy about Popeyes and Chick-fil-A, but Burger King has really stepped up their game for that one. Usually Burger King disappoints me, but not for their spicy chicken sandwiches. Okay, you're going to save the second best for second last. Okay. You just want to keep running to burn off those burgers. Come on, let's go. And that brings us to what I named Winged Wonders. And in the meantime, between episodes, okay, the camera just hates me today. I made these little Microraptor statues. You know, very minimalistic, very basic, but that's what you see nowadays. Because, you know, modern art, they don't put effort into it. If you put effort into your art, you're doing it wrong. Okay? But, yeah. Head, front wing, back wings, tail. I like it. It kind of looks like a sea turtle with a long tail. Oh. Okay, I thought it crashed. Thank God it didn't crash. Yeah, it kind of looks like a sea turtle, but I really like it.
Wow, would you look at that? It looks like a turtle.
It's definitely modern art. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's cool. Okay, so you walk inside. Boom. I say walk, you just phase through the door. You're looking around. Where are the Microraptors at, boy? You don't know. So then you get another sandwich out of your pocket and then start eating that. That you gotta burn off now. Oh, and then you see the Microraptors. They're just chilling, eating their food. You know, that one's sleeping up there. Actually, the 2 of them sleeping up there. They're just having a grand old time. I can't wait till we get the Utah Raptors, though. Because, I mean, these are nice dromaeosaurs. You know, but they don't do much. once we get our hands on the impressive Utahraptor. Dang, that would make this more interesting. You don't want to turn around and see a Utahraptor. Alright, that one just flew, and then that was nice. But you see more Microraptors. And then you're wondering, can this get any cooler? And the answer is, yeah, kind of. You don't really know. You're kind of dumb. The information has worn off. You're dumb now. Again. Yeah, okay. This is one of those bits where I did this when I didn't have access to trees. It wasn't letting me put down trees. I don't know why. Now, let's get some mango trees in here. Boom. We walk past the nice mangrove trees. And I did replace all this fence. I couldn't do the changing fence option. I just had to delete it and redo it. But it was fine. It took like a minute. And there's the Edmontosaurus Cookbicensis, the Alaskan Arctic Edmontosaurus. This looks about right. I like this exhibit. It's a good one. And I did change the fence type because the small little fence was totally inappropriate. The Styracosaurus was able to just stab you and shish kebab you from over the fence, and that would not have been good. That would have been many lawsuits. Okay, so there it is. Styracosaurus and Monosaurus taking a nice swim together. Okay, nothing else to see. So now we loop back around and head to Hell Creek. But this time we're going to go in backwards, okay? We're just going to go from the backside. We're going to sodomize this exhibit. Oh no. Oh no. The things I say on my channel. Oh, wow, they're right there. Oh, this is nice. Oh wait, there's one here, but the camera's not cooperating. Alright. Wow, just front row view of Edmontosaurus annectens. The Hell Creek Edmontosaurus. These are all females. I want to see the male. What is one thing that's unfortunate about the game is that animals usually like a low male ratio to higher female ratio. So you don't see as many of the colorful ones. Most of them will be more dull and gray. But I guess it's for science. This part is less intense. There was just a thick wall, like dummy thick wall of trees and plants. You couldn't see like 2 feet ahead of this, but I lowered that. So now we're walking to the Tyrannosaurus. This was partly inspired by T-Rex Kingdom. You know, you're on an elevated position looking down into the T-Rexes. Can you see any of them? Okay, we're gonna cheat. I'm gonna pick up you, Hamey. And look, a Tyrannosaurus. And it's taking a nap. It does look really nice. Oh, the game sometimes goes a little wonky. Ooh. Dang, getting to see a T-Rex roar in real life, that would be amazing. Although dinosaurs probably couldn't roar because they didn't have the right organs in the throat region. I don't really know the signs of roaring. But it would probably be more like a deep bellow like alligators or crocodiles. Or chirping like a bird. But to see that in real life, man, that would be cool. Okay, moving on from you. Actually, we skipped over the Pseudoceratops. So let's burn that second burger we ate and run all the way to that entrance. Okay, if there was a button to go faster. Oh, there is. Shift. Okay, now we're Now we're moving. And we're just gonna hop the fence because that's what's happening nowadays. Oh my gosh. Can this video get any more screwed up? The answer is I'll find a way. I always find a way to make it more screwed up than it already is. This is another nice jungle, but that's all the Styracosaurus like. They like the rainforest and they like wetland. Dude, you're in a tree. Excuse me, sir. This is a really nice shot. Colosseum in the background, Styracosaurus in the foreground. It sucks that no one's moving, though. Guys, come on, I dare you to move. I dare you to lift yourselves. To lift yourselves up off the floor. I dare you to move. Whatever. Alright. Now. We go to the Colosseum. Well, we go to the bathroom first to do number 3. Okay, this is the wrong way. I didn't connect those paths because that looked lame. And it's just plants growing out the path. They should really get on that. Oh, and you're filled with the awe and wonder of walking into the ultimate Colosseum. The real one. The one that looks great. You hop this. You know, just a little elevated path. Okay. And then, boom, you're in. You're in a Colosseum. Aw, this would be so cool in real life. Super expensive as all crap, but super cool. It's worth it. And you just get a glimpse of the Styracosaurus fighting each other. Who will receive the love of Rome. And Commodus' sister, because it's kind of gross. It's Roman, you know. They were pretty crazy back then. Sweet home Alabama. Dang. Alright. Blue Meridian. Patch this so that they can move, please. But aside from that, this is such a good game. The amount of creativity I already have and I can already bestow upon my YouTube audiences is great. I love it. I love this game. Alright, so that concludes our Prehistoric Kingdom tour, unless I'm going crazy and missing something, but no, I'm not going crazy. I mean, I am, but not in that regard. Okay. Thank you everyone so much for watching this series and for joining me as I tested out this alpha. It's been such a fun time, and I hope to come up with more content for you like this. Thank you everyone so much for watching this series and for joining me as I tested out this alpha. It's been such a fun time, and I hope to come up with more content for you like this. I hope you were all thoroughly entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and check out my social media. See you next time.